Hello, my name is Jason Lahada,
I'm Michael Visera.
and welcome to the Fal Podcast, your number one source for educational crypto content. Today is March 30th, 2022, and on today's show, we're going to be going over the top 10 cryptos for the day, as well as Solana NFTs to be listed on OpenSea in April, and Terra Luna sets new all-time high following 135 million Bitcoin buy. Also why we're here in the metaverse. All that and more on today's Fal Podcast. Here in the metaverse today, but does that change, or the Goombahverse, but does that change anything that they're about to see or listen to this podcast? Does that make anything here financial advice?
Does that make me Jackie Chan? No, no financial advice. Don't matter. Metaverse, Billverse, Spideyverse.
Goomba. Spideyverse. No matter what it is, but it is very exciting. If you're just listening to the podcast, you could go over to the Fal Consulting YouTube, as well as the Goomba YouTube, so that you can watch this little special video that we're doing here. We're recording inside of the Goombahverse, specially made. It's really nice.
Goomba Casino.
We are live in the Goomba Casino right here in the Goomba front stage, where we'll be hopefully in the future doing more podcasts. How's everything been, Mike? I know this is a little interesting, but how's it going here in the
definitely
metaverse?
a little interesting, but it's pretty good. The metaverse is coming together. All these rooms are looking sick. It'll be great when we have all these events and mad people are in here.
No, 100%. 100%. We got the upcoming event tomorrow on Thursday. It should be interesting. Our first ever scavenger hunt. That's part of the reason why we're doing this, is to promote that event.
Yeah, no, these cats over here, are those items or what?
I don't know. Yeah, they're pretty out in the open. That wouldn't be much of a scavenger.
That's half a point.
We're just looking for the cat. Right. That's half a point. That's true. That's definitely half a point. But I was gonna say, is there any way we can get the CoinMarketCap top 10 cryptos for the day up here on this big screen?
You think Bitcoin's at number 2?
Maybe in this Goombahverse, Bitcoin may be at number 2.
In the Goombahverse, Doge is number 1.
No. So you play with the slots on here. Maybe we don't have the capabilities right now to go over the top 10 cryptos. We'll just slide into the news stories, and maybe we'll come back when we have that chance. But the first news story here, very interestingly, is that after months of rumors and speculation, the Solana NFTs are now going to be allowed to be sold on OpenSea. So it's been
this is huge. As it says, huge for the Solana community. I don't know where people are trading their Sol NFTs beforehand, but I'm sure they got some cool stuff. But getting on the biggest platform like OpenSea is going to make it even more popular. Maybe it opens the door for like Cardano NFTs at some point too.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly. I know a lot of people have been asking for when OpenSea would support it. Famously, OpenSea's only supported the Ethereum NFTs up until now, or NFTs minted on the Ethereum blockchain. But this is definitely big for the number one crypto exchange, not crypto exchange, the number one NFT exchange in the world. They teased the announcement, saying that it's coming in April through a little video on Twitter that kind of made fun of the fact that this has honestly been known for a while, that hasn't been the best kept secret here in the known universe, just because of a known hacker, Jane Manchin Wong, found mention of Solana and Phantom Wallets NFTs on the NFT Marketplace's website. So she found the Solana Beta logo, the Soulflare wallet, so all these things kind of on Twitter floating around, and none of this was unknown. But it is good to see that they're allowing people who are into Sol NFTs, specifically Solana Monkey Business, Degenerate Ape Academy, and Arroy Solana, and Arroy are the NFTs that will be listed.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. OpenSea needed to do something to spice things up. There's so many different NFTs coming across all different projects now, and Solana is probably the second biggest, I guess, network you would say that's making NFTs at the moment. You don't hear too much about CNFTs, the Cardano NFTs. It's really Solana ones that have had their own, like, I guess, alternate market for NFTs going. A lot of those
What
guys,
about ICP Punk?
those ICP punks. I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about them. All I know is Tax Harvest.
Harvest.
That's all I know. Listen, ICP, they want to be the world computer and all that shit. Well, poor me.
poor you, Mike. The ICP
That's
punks.
Right. That's right. That's why we got ETH NFTs.
That is true. This headset's a little itchy right now.
My head hurts already.
It won't be the longest podcast. I should have mentioned that at the top of this, but since we are in the metaverse and it's our first time, we are going to take it light. But yeah, it's just mean more money for OpenSea. Like OpenSea, what came out of last year?
They needed more money.
Yeah, they came out with like $1 billion worth of more than $1 billion. I think they're valued at like it was at the bottom of this, but I can't scroll on here. But it was about I think like valued at 10 billion or something like that, somewhere in the billion, somewhere a scary billion of the OpenSea. And I think they're going to come out of this year even more.
They're definitely going to be easily 10 billion. I could see, because they're whatever money that they're doing just on transaction fees that they take like 2.5% on every sale. So there's a lot of sales going on. You told me before that someone bought an Azuki for 420 ETH. That's a nice little 2.5% pop right there. I looked at that Azuki. It's pretty fire, actually. It was actually really cool. I mean, all the Azukis look pretty cool, but this one definitely, if I had 420 ETH, I might have done it.
No, I feel the same way.
Actually, it was a nice little pop, too, for the guy. The guy that bought it beforehand, I was looking into the transaction. He bought it for 120. So he already thought big thing. He already thought big things about that piece, and then sold it to somebody, a bigger fish.
300 ETH profit. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, Zuki's something. I just saw that story today. If you guys didn't know, it's looking to. I think it's the most expensive NFT ever sold at the 420 mark. So it's kind of crimping up on board.
Like 1.4 million, I think it was.
Yeah, that's this crazy number.
Yeah, for a picture. I mean, it's the same with regular art too. The Mona Lisa is probably worth a couple million, probably more. I mean, I don't know. That's just how I see it. If you don't think some of these pictures are worth the money that they are, you don't think regular art pieces are worth what they are either. Or thrown together. It's a representation of my feelings this month, and it sells for like a couple $1,000s.
It's a representation of mine
thrown on there, but it's art. So I don't know. It's whatever people want to see it as.
No, definitely. But moving on from Solana and these NFTs, shout out to if you are a Solana NFT holder. This is really good news for you guys if you've been supporting them for a while. Solana NFTs, we should mention, are cheaper, faster to mint, and more energy efficient, so they're better for the environment. So that's also could be seen as a reason why OpenSea wanted to get them on there. A lot of the newer or a lot of the celebrities that I see releasing NFTs have been moving to Solana, depending on what they do. Depending on what they...
it's cheaper too for them to make it, for them to sell it. Yeah, no, I had to talk. My finger was hurting holding it.
No, I could. So we technically don't. We technically don't need to hold the. Sorry, audience. That's a polite for bizarre. We don't need to hold it for you guys to hear it.
It was a nice little prop, 100%. But my finger was starting to hurt holding it down for so long.
Yeah, just point the
finger. No, I don't blame all these people for trying to use Solana to make NFTs. It's a lot cheaper.
No,
does that make it better? I don't know, but it's definitely more economical.
Okay. Flying around. I don't know where Mike was. No, it's all good.
I'm right here. Here we go. I accidentally hit the B button.
No, it's all good. The metaverse is not that easy to to maneuver in, guys.
Not that easy to navigate, bro.
But it's pretty fun. We're here using, using our Oculus headsets. You can enter this Goombahverse also on your PC using Altspace and Steam. The code is FXP177. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're pretty close. XFP177.
XFP177. So if you want to join us in here, If you want to see a quick tour, go to the Goomba YouTube channel, and you guys can see what we're all about here in this metaverse. You know, crossing crypto and the metaverse together, along with family. Um, so that's perfect. Oh, can we scroll this down? No, I don't think we can. I was
I
gonna
don't
try
know.
to. Oh,
There you
oh,
go.
there you go. Oh, perfect. So here's the next story. Um, that is perfect. All right, Mike. So, what's going on in the Terra world? You were telling me something earlier about them wanting to be the number one holder of Bitcoin.
Yeah, they said they're gonna. Their goal is to have the second most Bitcoin ever, opposed as other than the Satoshi wallet. I don't remember exactly how much is in that wallet, but I know they want to get at least $10 billion worth of Bitcoin in their reserves to back their stablecoin program. So they have US Terra, which is obviously a USD stablecoin. They have it for the Korean won, uh, the Japanese yen, a couple other currencies too. So using this would be pretty cool to have it as their reserve currency to back all of their stuff instead of having to hold a whole bunch of fiat reserves too, which they still will
Yeah,
hold those, I'd assume, but you know it gives them a way to be able to back everything that they have instead of having to hold all the extra fiat reserves too as well. That's what I think
yeah, and they can
anyway.
liquidate those for Bitcoin to have that
Yeah,
on the
and that's
back.
also no, I was gonna say they also kind of saved the crypto market doing this because they were just injecting money out of nowhere. They stood there so far. So they want to do $10 billion. They've done about $1.5 billion so far with Bitcoin that they bought. But it's a lot. So once they started doing that, the news came out. That was bullish news, and then you actually saw the market react to the fact that they bought thousands of Bitcoin at a time over the last
So
couple of
they have,
days. I don't know. They bought maybe a couple times a day, or just this morning they bought another 2,000. Yesterday they bought a couple thousand. The day before, so they don't have any plans of stopping.
so you're telling me that the Bitcoin's being propped up by Terra? No, I'm playing.
And Michael
That is
Saylor,
and Michael Saylor. We all knew, we all knew
he
that.
took it out yesterday. He was like, "Nah, buying Bitcoin is supposed to be my gig." So he took out a $205 million loan against his Bitcoin to buy more Bitcoin.
Hey man, if you could do it, if I could do it, I would go for it. This is pretty cool, to see. I know Tether's had a lot of trouble within the past year with regulators for not being as transparent as they probably should be
Yeah,
about what is in the reserves.
they're just who knows? Maybe they're telling the truth, maybe they're not, but they're just I don't know. It's like they print money. Sometimes it feels like with Tether.
No, definitely, and this just gives more gives more confidence to people who are obviously it's a stable currency, but gives more confidence to people who are holding Terra to holding Terra.
Yeah,
And
that's also what caused it to go up to what? It's 107, I think $114 all-time highs that it's at right now. All based on
yeah,
this, because people see the idea behind it. If Terra's buying money, if Terra's buying Bitcoin to be their treasury asset, why can't other companies do the same thing? It's kind of like basically what MicroStrategy's doing. I don't even really MicroStrategy. They do what? Cloud computing? What's the last thing that they've done besides buy Bitcoin? The whole
yeah,
company
they
could fail tomorrow, and Michael Saylor will still be fine. The whole
no,
company
it's a
will
great
still be fine.
strategy.
They could just do nothing at this point.
It's an alternative for certain companies, and more companies should be considering, especially with the success that Michael Saylor has found. And even though in these past 2-3 months it hasn't ripped to where the people want it to be or they expected it to be, or but that's exactly just how the market goes. And that when you're sleeping on it the most, it's going to rip all the way up. And Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy and now Terra Luna will be the ones laughing to the bank.
Yeah, 100%. This is the swing we needed. Honestly, I've been looking at the charts a little bit. This could be the start of the next little bull cycle. Since like
No,
last since like last May, you've had 3 months, all 3 months bad. Then the same thing happened again. No, it was bullish through November, and then from November to now, it was kind of dead. Well, not November to now. November to the beginning of March, it was kind of dead. You had everything going on. War started. Everybody was scared. Gas prices are through the roof. X, Y, and Z. And now all that it took was Terra being like, "Yeah, we're gonna buy $10 billion worth." Now the market's back.
Yeah, and announcing it like right after that, they hit it, because I know, you were there when you saw that bar, fly up, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, right. No, they were talking about it for a little while. So when it finally, it was like, all right, are they actually gonna do it? We'll see what happens. And they actually did it. One of
They've
the
done it.
Terra guys on Twitter too was saying something about, feeling cute today, might move a couple thousand ETH off exchange. So I get a little boost for ETH too.
No, entirely. Just it's all around good for the market that this past couple of weeks hasn't had the best news around it. Hasn't had the most
Yeah,
interesting
hasn't had the
you know
juice.
yeah, the juice that
You know
it
how I
really
know the
it's really
market's
needed.
coming back a little bit? Someone just got hacked for $600 million.
Yeah, it's true. That's when it's at its
That's how you
best.
know crypto's back in full force. That and people on Twitter are like, "Oh, where's the next 10x, bro? Where's the next 10x?"
Usually when they find one. And then we're beating ourselves up because we saw it like a week ago, but we didn't pull the trigger because we were like, look at this fucking Michael Saylor coin, and then it rips up to like a fucking the top 10 spot, and you're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
Will Smith Inu is up about 10,000%.
No, I'm gonna take this headset off and just delete myself from the metaverse. You telling me that Will Smith has an Inu now?
Yeah, bro. Ever since the slap heard around the world, he's been doing all right. But we need
Oh,
a Chris
good.
Rock Inu.
Yeah, right. Chris Rock Shib or something. We gotta discern it. We gotta change it up.
Yeah, the Chris Doge.
You'll be able to put it on Solana and throw it up on OpenSea. Make a bunch of money.
Yeah, I could do it on Solana, but basically they'll be paying me to put it on there, from what I hear.
Yeah, the way that people describe how fast and easy and cheap it is to be
Yeah,
on
and how
there.
often it goes down.
Yeah, that's not. We're not here to talk about hacks. I said no hacks today on the podcast. Yes, I know the Board 8 Yacht Club guys got hacked for I don't even know how much millions of dollars, but it was like half a billion or something, right? It was like 600 million, something like that.
Oh, I don't know. Did they
Uh,
directly get hacked, those guys, or was it just people hacked the Twitter accounts and they were
I
scamming?
didn't look
They were
into.
atting
I didn't
mad
look
people,
into
yo,
it.
claim your ape token, even though you don't have a board ape, but you could buy it from here for 0.3
That was
ETH.
last week's.
But you
That
could
was
buy it
last
on
week's
literally
story.
any exchange.
That was definitely last week's story, but I didn't know. I didn't know about today's interesting thing. I just heard about it, and I don't want to bring it up for the podcast because we talk about hacks a good amount. We'll probably talk about it next time because there'll be a follow up to it. You want to talk about a hack too early, then you don't get all the information that is going to
Yeah,
come out within a
yeah,
week.
'cause
There's a follow up on the story.
there's gonna be another hack next week. Don't worry, we'll have another one.
We'll
There'll be
have a
another hack.
whole.
Somebody gets scammed. It's the same cycle. Nobody knows what they're doing. Crypto's bad because I clicked on a link that I shouldn't have clicked on. So
Yeah,
of
this has been
course,
going on
Sav
since the
Montano
90s.
wasn't just putting our OnlyFans out for free, bro. What are you talking about?
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean?
You mean it wasn't free, bro?
You know what is free though? The Goombahverse that we're sitting in here. It's free on Altspace. The Altspace app is free on Steam. You can access it on certain mobile devices as well as on your computer. You do not only need an Oculus headset like me and Mike have on right now, though. It does add to the experience. But yeah, like I said, you can come and enter in the Goombahverse, and you can come see one of these podcasts live soon enough as we get this more technically sound and we get the time and date
Yeah.
more together. It's pretty fun here. Doing it inside of here changes it up a little bit.
No, I definitely did. It was pretty dope doing it in here, though. I'll give you that.
Oh, for sure. We'll bring some props later, like next time, something we can, mess around with. We'll get a couple. Maybe we'll get a trading view chart. We can start pointing out some of the with the laser pointers. We can start pointing out what we're actually talking about at certain times. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
We gotta get Kevin for that. Kevin's good with the laser pointer and telling you what's going on in the
Oh,
chart.
that'd be dope if we can get like a segment where Kevin comes up the side. He just starts talking. He starts talking about us, what he's seen. There's a bunch of stuff that we're gonna be able to do here in the Goombahverse.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. See what
I think
see what they got cooking on Friday's podcast too.
yeah, that's true. But I think you have anything else to say? My head's getting a little headache from wearing this for so long.
I've had a headaches for about since we started.
All right, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
All right, we're near the end here. So thank you for being here, Mike. Metaverse.
In the
once again.
Goombahverse, of course. Next time we got to take advantage of the Goombah gallery up there too. That would be a dope room. You get the skyline in the back too.
No, we could definitely do that. We could definitely change it up. We'll change it up in all these coming weeks so that everybody can see the amazing stuff that we have working on here in the Goomba. Mike over at Scuba Scungilli. That's SCUBASCUNGILLI. You can follow the official Fal Crypto Consultants Twitter over at Crypto Fal. That's Crypto FAL. Fal is a one-stop shop for all your cryptocurrency needs. From answering questions for new people to big institutional clients, we're there for you, regardless if you're a small business or bank. We'll make sure to take a tailored approach to all your needs. Our team house specialists in all areas of cryptocurrency, from mining, trading, creating NFTs, to how staking and lending questions to general market research. Go to CryptoFal.com to learn more. Once again, this is the Goombahverse. Download AltSpace VR. Go and look up, what was it, XFP?
XFP 177.
XFP 177, so that you can enter here into our scavenger hunt tomorrow night. It's a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. I know it's a little bit of a shorter show, but like I said, we're here in the Goombahverse.
You think that camera works over there?